Trying to get some good bets today? Come along with us on Probably, where yesterday had one of the best days we've had on video. Probably one of the best days on video anybody's had in a while. 9-2 record, 6.9 units racked up yesterday. We're now up over 23.3 units just since December 7th, the last 3 weeks of videos. And of course, that's what the process looks like here at Probably. It's mathematically profitable bets using data from the winningest sportsbooks around the world to find you the best bets every day. Of course, we show up here every day on YouTube as well as TikTok and Instagram, so make sure you are liking the video and subscribe down below to help us keep growing here, help get the good word out there, to help save people some money on betting. It's going to be something that we definitely focus on here, of course, more than others. Zion Williamson under 24.5 points, 53% probability to win this one, 52.6% if you want to be accurate down to the decimal point. But the best bet right now is at minus 102 odds, and that gives us about a 4.2 probability score. Of course, that probability score is a basic expected value calculation, basic ROI calculation, telling you if this bet were played infinitely, that's how much more money this would win you at that probability, and of course, accounting for the sportsbook's vig, that it's going to lose you. And this is what a process should look like. I heard from a guy on TikTok yesterday who was like, bro, fuck unders. We went 8-1 on unders yesterday. So the math works. And if you trust the math, you're going to get a lot better results than some of those apps out there that tell you about the last 10 games, tell you about guys on and off the court. Sportsbooks already know that. What they don't know is how inefficient their own lines are compared to some of the winningest sportsbooks out there. So that's why it probably works. That's why a lot of the other stuff is just kind of misdirection that's going to make you lose. Other bets to look at here. Tyler Hero under 33.5 PRAs, points plus rebounds plus assists. 53.5% probability to win this one. Best bet right now is at minus 104 odds. That gives a bet a 4.96 probability score, so basically a flat 5 probability score there. Also a bet where a little bit underneath where you want to be for a prize picks or an underdog 5-leg parlay, where that implied probability of 54.9% is where you want to hit. But if you can get this one on prize picks and underdog, I think it'd be a fine one to add into a card as well. Close enough is what we'd say. Hornets plus 9.5. Certainly not a bet you're comfortable with, but definitely the math is going to check out here. 40.3% probability of the Hornets plus 9.5, and the best bet right now is plus 165 odds, which gives about a 6.9 probability score. And got a strong bet to take here. You know, your appetite for risk may vary here. Probably not putting that one in a parlay. Certainly, I would always advocate against parlays anyway. Try to do single bets if you can, because it just makes it easier to win money. But that's sort of what it looks like. If you want to throw it in, just try to keep it closer to 50-50 bets is what I would do if I were doing a parlay personally. Alex Caruso under 12.5 points in Bulls versus Pacers, 53.3% probability to win. Best bet right now is minus 105 odds, and that gives about a 4.1 probability score. Of course, what you see me doing here is the same thing you do for yourself if you're a paying customer at Probably. You just sort by most profitable, and you can get all the bets across the NBA, across college basketball, college football, any sport we have. We have basically all of them besides golf right now. So check it out at probably.com. And again, use that promo code FIRST to save 50%. It means you're getting all of our pregame data for under $10, which is one of the best deals you will find for a day that's actually going to win you money. So check it out at probably.com/subscribe with promo code FIRST. Jeremy Sohan under 12.5 points. Best bet right now is minus 120 odds on a 55.7% probability. It gives about a 2.2 probability score. So we update these in real time, pull them if the lines are no longer valid. So you're never going to really find a lot of stale bets on Probably. That's how it goes for us, and hopefully we'll go for that for you, because you can join us any day now. Luka Doncic under 9.5 rebounds. The Timberwolves versus Mavericks. 57.4% probability to win. Best bet right now is minus 125 odds, and that gives us about a 3.3 probability score. So Luka unders. Again, unders. Oh no, unders. But sometimes unders are the thing you need to win money. And frankly, the fact that I got that comment on TikTok from somebody who's like actively going after sports betting stuff and trying to figure it out. Man, like the amount of dumb things that go on in sports betting, I don't want you guys to be involved with that. I want you guys to be above the fray and actually making some money. See if we could find some other bets. Want to do another Luka under? Well, why not? I mean, I think he hit an under for us yesterday, so let's keep it going. Luka Doncic under 10.5 assists. Timberwolves versus Mavericks, 57.7% probability to win. Best bet right now is minus 120 odds, giving us about a 5.9 probability score. And again, if you feel uncomfortable taking unders on star players, A, it's a back-to-back. B, just guys sometimes hit unders. Like Luka can have a 40-point, 9-board, 9-assist day and can still hit the under safely for all the stuff. So I think that's the main thing to keep in mind, is that you're not really saying that Luka's not a good player. I named my son after Luka Doncic. Like, I believe Luka Doncic is a good player, but unders are just a reflection of the game and the pricing you're getting on a sportsbook, and that's how it should be. Anthony Davis under 45.5 PRAs, 54.1% probability to win. Best bet right now is minus 111 odds, and that gives us about a 2.9 probability score. So kind of correlates with our Hornets plus money, or Hornets spread bet that we had earlier. So that was a plus money bet as well. So we can live with that. Miles Bridges, let's skip over that. I would like to find one that's like a plus money 50-50 because those tend to work out pretty well for us. Miles Turner under 7.5 rebounds, 53% probability to win, minus 108 odds. Give this bet a 2.1 probably score. And this bet I'm recording right now, 9:27. This is updated 9:24. So that's how fast things are churning on the back end here of our app that we pay a lot of money for and frankly do not have enough signups to justify the expense. But we had to make sure to get the best data in. They're partners at OddsJam and of course at Amazon as well. So make sure to go check it out and take advantage of this stuff while you can because frankly, the product shouldn't be this cheap, but it is. Other bets that we can look at here, again, not the biggest slates. We're getting some repeats. Let's go Anthony Simons under 36.5 PRAs. Bet right now is at a 55.4% probability to win. Best bet's minus 113 odds, and that gives bet a 4.4 probably score. And of course, you're seeing FanDuel, you're seeing DraftKings, you're seeing all the sportsbooks on here. It doesn't really matter which sportsbook it is. We don't get CPAs from sportsbooks. We just want you to know what it takes for this bet to be a winning bet and to be the best bet out there. So that's what this minus 113 odds represent. It's not about the sportsbook itself. Obviously, you can take it on FanDuel, great if you have money in that account. But what I encourage people to do is like just keep money in your DraftKings and your FanDuel and your Fanatics or your ESPN bet, whatever the case may be. I would definitely say ESPN bet because very soft lines there on ESPN bet as we talk about. But you basically just pull up the app, swipe back and forth between probably on your phone and then whatever sportsbook app you have money in, and just see if you have the line. And that's basically a simpler process it can get. The deep linking stuff, linking directly to a sportsbook, like nobody does that well enough to make it simpler than what I'm advocating for here. So just keep two apps open, scroll back and forth, and if you have the odds, great, take the bet. This actually is going to be one of the stronger bets of the day, so let's close it out with this one. Michael Porter Jr. under 26.5 PRAs, 47.3% probability to win, Nuggets versus Grizzlies. Best bet right now is plus 135 odds. That gives the bet an 11.2 probably score. And again, this one just hit, so it's possible by the time you watch this video, this bet could go away because this is a really inefficient line right now. But under 26.5 PRAs, plus 135 odds for Michael Porter. Looks like a very strong bet. Of course, there is a ton more that you can hit on at probably.com, and we do advocate you guys to go for yourself because the data is going to move around the course of a day. That's how it goes at Probably. Of course, it's not just NBA. It is, of course, MMA, tennis, every sport that is available out there that has viable odds that we can actually use for credible true probabilities. We're pulling it in. We're making sure we have the bet data for you. And the bigger the sample size you accrue of bets you put in, the more money you're going to win. That's sort of how it goes because you're basically picking off mathematical inefficiencies over and over again. So check it out at probably.com. Of course, hit the like button, subscribe here, help us build YouTube up because we need to get the good word out there because people just don't know how to bet, man. I just want people to win more money. People in America lose $12 billion a year to betting now. If we could make that $11 billion, I feel a lot better about what we're doing overall, just for Probably, of course, the sports betting ecosystem. So do that for yourself. And of course, follow me at Chris Spags. Follow us at Probly app. I'll be back tomorrow for more best bets for NFL Week 17. So I will see you then. And of course, good luck. Bye.